I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Hello, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Making friends with the locals. And I just climbed up on top of these rocks. And I've spotted one of these. I think it's a
Over
golem.
so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Ooh,
Take
it's
each trial as it comes.
having a bit of an argument with a griffin. It's not really a battle I'm involved in, but I'd definitely be interested in watching it play out. Not sure how we're supposed to get up there though, and if I do, I think I'm probably just going to get their attention. It's not really
We
something I
are none
want.
of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
I suppose we should probably just leave them to it. Wait, here. Let's have a look. What's over here?
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
No, that's quite alright. Should we tangle with these guys and cross the river and go get that chest? There's quite a lot of them. We have full health. Wrong button.
Well done.
We did quite well. We didn't die. Counts as quite well in my book. Let's have a chat. I keep pressing that button. We done? Is that it? Let's high five.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Another high five. Ooh. The Saurian tail. That's kind of more or less the only thing I really want out of the Saurians. The rest of it's nowhere near as valuable. There we go.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll be glad.
I will protect you.
Let's not stand next to that barrel. I tend to get me into trouble. Should we fight another one?
Masterfully done.
Once more!
Somehow I managed to miss this one last time.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Okay.
Let's get back over here. So, let's go this way around this time because we've not uncovered that. Maybe check out the coastal cavern and then get back to the capital. Trade in some stuff and then come out here. Disappear over there.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Oh, fine. I'm setting you on fire. Okay. Realise this. Should we have a little look?
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
That doesn't sound marvellous. Okay.
These beasts are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
There wasn't anything else out here, was there? No. Well. We might as well keep going.
We found a chest. But I wouldn't get too excited if I were you. You won't always find what you hope for.
There's treasure within. I'm certain of it. But there's only one way to find out.
Just a nice little area. Let's keep going. See what else we have. Or who else we have.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Oh, light. Okay. I thought it would be like jam. I was hoping I could pick it up. Okay.
One of us has been poisoned.
Who? Oh, it's him. Ah. Wonderful.
Their ilk bear holy light above all else.
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon.
Be that as it may,
Let me get that.
Did I miss something in this corner? No, I didn't. Okay.
a hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
That animation's a little bit, well, it makes it difficult to take them seriously. You're still poisoned, so it doesn't wear off. So I need to get in and heal him, presumably. Is that a cave up there? Looks like it. Alright. Wait there. Are you taking it? You have. Good. Okay. I suppose technically we could check out this cave up here. There was a cave, wasn't there? Yes, literally just here.
Tread carefully. There is no telling what might lurk within.
I know, that's
Have
why
no
I brought
fear.
you with me.
Whatever comes, 'tis surely no worse than aught we've faced before.
Gordon sounds like he's getting a bit fed up with the youngest of the group.
Most impressive, Master. Sleep magic.
How is he sleeping?
No harm shall come to you.
All this fuss over a moment's misfortune. It shan't happen again.
Well, it was well worth coming up here.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
I'm poised to strike. Just say the word. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
still haven't worked out how to make those really large boulders roll down the hill.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
That's disgusting. How do I need to turn around so I can see them?
Any beast will
No,
grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
disgusting.
Shall I give it its comeuppance?
I need a... I'm confused. That's what I was looking for.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Oh, it's been picked clean already. Spider venom. Making poisonous arrows, presumably?
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
Oh, there's loads of them. Should we slide down?
This is rather thrilling.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Oh, be
We
my
could pick
guest.
some now and use them when...
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
No, I quite agree. Let's go to yon statue.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Okay. Oh, it's interesting. Let's get back to the path.
These victuals would make for a fine repast.
Our bellies will last a little longer.
What's all this? Good village or bad
I've
village?
just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Ruined settlement.
Assailants, master!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Somebody over here having a bad day.
You scared? You should be.
Anyone else? Don't really believe that there was only two of you.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Somebody indoors, maybe?
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Yes. That'll take care of it. Nope, he doesn't want a high five. Anything more? We've
This
got quite
seems a
lot of
decent
these.
spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
Yeah, mayhap. We're getting quite a lot of these Seekers tokens. I think we've got 4 or 5 now. So when we get back to the capital, it might be time to see what we can do with those.
As planned.
He's got a little smile. Nothing on you though. Yes, we shall have that. And that. There's a chest in there.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Come on. Thank you. Okay, so aimed shots doesn't work. Non-aimed shots,
Oh.
happy with that.
Well spotted. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here.
Which direction did we come in? We came in that direction. So, out is over here, I think.
Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You shouldn't be less fleet of foot. I'm weighed down. Maybe I should be light as a feather.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
Scuttle off back to the capital.
I need to replenish my stock before long.
Where the winds blow me today, I wonder.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Where did you get that from? You stealing things.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Yes, I do fancy a look at your wares. See if we can upgrade anything. Right. There we go. We have upgraded some equipment. I have a new body piece and he has a new shield.
Shame of letting
And everything which can be upgraded has been upgraded spec-wise. So let's check in.
Now there's a worthy
In.
prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Have ourselves a rest, and then tomorrow set off down the road to the other 2 locations for our monster culling quest.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Ah, yes, let's get underway. But before we set off out of the city, there's a little girl who wanted a bunch of flowers. So, let's read this. The other day I arrived at the border checkpoint only to realise I'd left my entry permit back at the inn. Ended up having to make the trip back, so I was late for my delivery. When I complained to a fellow driver about it, he said next time I ought to use a bistron mask. Seems Patal favours its bistron residents, so they can get through without the hassle of a permit. Might be worth keeping a disguise to hand, just in case.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
I doubt that the excuse of using a bistron mask is going to work for us, though. Probably only works for NPCs. Thank you.
The road at your leisure.
Let's get down to that church. Give that little girl this bunch of flowers and then be on our way. And hope not to get distracted by anything else.
I always draw the short straw.
Here you are.
Hi, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, I stole them from the inn room, so they should be.
These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour?
Would, actually. Got places to be, worlds to save.
See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen?
Maybe, but I need it for my clothing. It's an upgrade material.
For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
Our next
Honestly.
mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhaps silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
I suppose 'tis so.
That little girl's going to grow up to be a...
Just remembered, I've somewhere to be.
What, just there? That little girl's going to grow up to be a gold
Oh,
digger.
it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense.
Oh, you shouldn't have come through the slums. We're never going to make it away.
The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I'm not sure she really cares about her son. I mean, he seems concerned. She's like, we ain't got enough room. We haven't got time for this.
I will look after him. I swear it.
I have a terrible itch. I hope 'tisn't fleas.
I smell a quest.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite?
I've never even heard of that. Why couldn't it be something like one of these?
The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world at night.
I think I get the idea.
I think we've encountered one of those before. How much of it does she want?
The crops ought benefit from all the coin to spend.
Not my
Stomach's complaining.
This.
I'll have an early supper.
What about this place next to Midas?
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Let's see. Okay, we need to be out here, really. Right. This is better. On the correct side of the river. More or less.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
I'm pretty sure we've got it all. That's right, mate.
I knew the village would be in a bad way. But never did I expect to see it.
'Tis a glad thing we rested.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Is it best to come this way? Yes, it is. Okay. Should we have a look at the tower on the way?
Pay for that. I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Explosive arrows. We like explosive arrows. It's a long way up, isn't it? That's a very strange effect.
I think not. Stricken with sleep. How troublesome.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
Do we have any waking powder? We do not.
Me? Caught unawares? I would never be so careless.
Shit. Wait. Oh. Don't fall off. Oh my goodness.
We've prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
A lot of the... Ooh, what are you doing, woman? I was going to say, there's just a lot of these, statues about. She was all ready to chuck herself off the top.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
'Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
Excuse me. Whole crowds of people have arrived.
I'm done for.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pick that flower for me, please. No.
Let me get that.
Thank you. I need rabbit pelt. I'm not just being cruel.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I quite agree. Should we go have some fun over there? Noga. I think we should.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Let's just these first three. Interrupt glorious battle. Now
This battle is ours!
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
you can just continue to take damage by yourself, I think.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
Very well, if I must.
Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
That was not good. Thank you. Don't get stuck. Please, boy.
'Tis the simplest.
Press the wrong button.
Strategy that our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it and strike ere it recovers.
I'm in your debt.
Deities, I'm here. You see.
Would seem our foe is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I cannot let myself be overcome.
I've managed to grab hold.
Not a bad idea.
I need to just push him over. There we go. Things are getting easier. Much better. Let's have all of that stuff. What was he guarding? A potato. Play. Right. I can't tell if they've eaten them or not. I don't think they have. Let's just keep going. Set a little bit of loot. I definitely heard something.
Prepare yourself.
Is that it? Are we done? There's some saurians over there.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
No, that's quite right. Is it the bridge making that noise?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
No, it's alright, thank you.
Yon ox cart is broken beyond repair.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
Careful now!
There, Master! A hobgoblin!
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks.
Hobgoblins then.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I grapple you, see?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
Very pretty spot of country, isn't it? tight, winding little valleys. Thought I saw a treasure chest up here. I did. It's in there.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
Outside.
Let us see what you're made of.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say...
Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
Battle may be trying without someone to cure our wounds. But for now, we shall just have to manage.
I agree. And we're doing okay so far. Oh! We have a blob. And a cave. With a yellow square on the map. I think this might be the back end of Trevo Mine, I think it was.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's the matter?
Ah! Heavens knows.
What's the matter? Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, no worries, mate.
Here, by way of thanks.
So maybe it was just a... I don't know. A temporary quest?
There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Pick it up then.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I know, but I've got you guys to carry it for me, my little mules. Oh, very juddery. Very juddery, oh my goodness.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here.
It's a
But I have a
chest.
feeling it will be worth the climb.
I'm sure it will. But we are busy.
Where the Saurians?
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Okay. Let's Let's
Prepare yourself.
we don't have any gold yet. Oh. We are about to have a bad day.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Just gonna get some distance. Where is he? He's over there. Have they killed it? They have. Excellent. Oh, it's time for you guys to kill that thing. No. Some distance from it.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
Don't. Ooh. That's not good.
We must rally.
This brute has quite a temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
It's easily done.
Is it? Just trying to get close, really. Can't hardly see.
We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler. Our chances of victory are slim. The prudent choice would be to beat a hasty retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Oh.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Understood. Efficiency at its best.
Our combined might
Huzzah.
is beyond any foe.
Okay. An ogre. Okay.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Mm-hmm. this cave before nightfall. If we can.
This is generally used as a material.
Is it? Oh, what I meant.
Different combinations of materials result in
There, Master! Saurians!
ice will be most effective against this foe.
Let's try and get over to the village in time. A blob. Are you a dead blob? No, you're not a dead blob.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
We'll set up camp here. Okay.
I've grown accustomed to traveling with these same faces.
I'd be glad to commiserate with anyone who's willing to share their blunders.
Okay. I believe that this is where we are going to end it for today. I think it's been quite interesting. We've certainly had better success in combat than we've had before, with the addition of our little friend here. We managed to take down a hobgoblin. Not a hobgoblin, an ogre, several hobgoblins, and some cyclops with nearly no difficulty, so we're definitely getting better. Thank you very much for coming along with me. If you have liked the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I will see you all again in the next video.